What is up, YouTube? LazeeLlama here, and we are back with some of this game here. Back with, obviously, you guys know, the shark game. Can't really forget that. But we've produced a ton. It's been close to 2 days, not quite, but it's been a little while. I've been letting it farm. I did point this out in the video that there's buy multiples, so I can literally just go buy max, so I can buy the most of something I can possibly buy. So if I come down here, I can buy as many of these as I possibly can with everything. That's not really what I want to do. I just want to come here with buying hundreds and buy a bunch. I could technically even do this. Buy 1/3. There we go. Look at that. Plenty. That's all I ever needed. So now I can go to the laboratory and buy the lab stuff, which is going to add more things that confuse the hell out of me because I wait too long to play this game. Things build up. What is the holdback on those? Is it science? Yep. Billions of science. Cool. What did it give me? What new thing you throwing at me to confuse me? Construct a machine to automate transmute sand and crystals. Oh, there is a way to do that. So that's going to turn. How much sand and crystals does it turn? How many of these do I actually want is my question. How much of the shark stuff am I bringing in? 340 a second. That's quite a bit, right? Let's do this. I don't know if it's ruining my sand and stuff production a lot. It's definitely going to be lowering it. Our sand we're bringing in the mills though, so we're fine. I think. I should probably honestly just like buy like tens of these. Is that like a lot now? There we go. That's quite a bit, I feel like. Hopefully. Yeah, it didn't seem like it ruined our sand at all. And realistically, I don't think I need to buy any more of this stuff. I think I need to go into, is it jobs where you start getting them? Train sharks to do science stuff. I need to do more of the kelp guys for sure. I mean, you can see my kelp intake is slow. But again, I can do this now. So it's like I can just do this. What is that using? Sand and millions of sand and hundreds of crabs. And we think we're set on crabs, right? Yeah, we have a ridiculous amount of crabs. You know what, honestly? Just do that a couple times. So that gets that going. This one makes things in the crystals. I guess let's just do. Where's the laser shark or eels over here? This is the way to play. Science sharks, boom. Let's do that. Make the third that I can make of them. Realistically, what's going to come out of this? I don't know what's dictating the third at the moment. I have recycler and the strange gates. Which we'll go into after. But realistically, I'm looking to go through here and get this stuff. This stuff I really want to get. What was processing again? Again, I don't know what the point of this one was. But convert ordinary Sharkonian building. So wait, what is this doing? So it's taking these and making that. Oh yeah, this is what we were doing before. Oh, so now the thing just automatically. I wonder if it's the same ratio it's using. But here, this makes crabs, this makes rays, and this makes sharks. And this is where I want to come in and just, boom. Look how many went up. Honestly, on the rays, I want to see what's holding me back. That's bringing my sea apples up a ton. Why can I buy so many of these and only 17 of these? Is it kelp? Yeah, it's kelp. Okay. Let's buy half of these and I guess half of these. I want to save some because I know I need some. Where was the kelp guys at? Jobs, right? How much is, like, if I buy max EU? And that uses sand and crabs. So that can be the rest of our crabs. Or sand. It's going to be the rest of our sand. Do we need sand for this stuff? We do, so I don't want to waste it. Don't want to waste it. Because I want to get these that basically this will produce more crystals. So you should see our crystals here. That production should jump up a ton like that. And then I want to do that for this, which does our sand. So our sand production should go up a ton. Actually, that wasn't that much, but this makes Sharkonium. I thought we... Oh, yeah, we were building those already. Yeah, we had a lot of those. And this one does transmute sand and crystals. Hey, what's this one do? Cause Sharkonium. Automatically gather fish efficiently. Oh, my bad. Yeah, it's bringing up fish. And this one's the Sharkonium one. Alright, so we're definitely doing a lot better now that I'm kind of dispersing these a good bit. How many of these do I have? Where does it say? You have to look over there to see how many you have? No. So that's just how many you can buy with what you have. I'm not really sure. I do know I want to make sure this kelp is on the rise. And there we go. That'll make the kelp come in a lot faster. Anyways, I'm going to let this chill out a bit. We'll come back. I just want to... The recycler is getting rid of things, right? Oh, no, this is different. The recycler allows you to repurpose any and all wanted materials. Why do you, I guess if you make an excess amount of something, you can convert it to other things. And the strange gate is like a sending thing. From a circular structure. There are many slots in a sign. You know what I mean? Insert here. I did it. The last slot struggles to open. Water glows, shimmer. I don't want to do it because I think that's ascending. Right? We're doing it. You swim through the gate. You are a shark in space between worlds. Welcome to the end of the beginning. Entering this space has changed you. Granting you one essence. You have one essence. Yep, that was it. Didn't quite say it. Alright, well, we did that too early. Didn't we? Can I go back to my world? This? What is this? Other worlds await you. Did I do that way too fast? Can I go back? No, I can't. I should have just let that sit. I figured this is what it was going to be. Alright, so plentiful, beautiful, yet so vulnerable. Swirling storms, nothing to rest. We'll do this one. To the Haven world. Yes, proceed. What's different? Why do I gotta start over? I didn't want to start over. I didn't realize that's what it did exactly. I guessed it, but... What, my essence, what does it do? Does it do anything? Do you always have fish per second? Oh no, because I'm about the sharks, yeah. Rest in peace. Now I gotta start over. I don't want to start over. What does reflection do? Is that like... You may not remember everything. Why did I do that? You guys are going to hate me for that, but I mean, I didn't know. The game should have explained that better, to be honest, but I should have also assumed more. I figured it would have like given me an option to like say no to it. I guess I'm going to cut out real quick and farm up a ton of this, and I'll be back. Alright, I leveled up a bit, I should say, and gathered up a decent tad bit. So something I noticed that there's a new thing called coral, and that levels up with crabs. It's double what crystals is for sure. I've been trying to figure out where that's coming from. I did get one of the science sharks, and this tab didn't unlock, and then I waited a little bit and it ended up coming up. So I wanted to come in here and do this with you guys. We're gonna get this to double our shark power, and then we want to do this to double our raise powers, which will bring in more sand. We definitely need a ton more science and more crystal income, and we need the science more immediate. So I'm gonna come in down here and spend what crystals we have, and actually, really before we can do anything, we need to get crystals up. Which is rough. I really wish I didn't reset the game. Honestly, I want to put most of this in the fish. I am really upset that I did do that. I definitely need more fish before I can go too much on that. I want to get crystals to about 0.50 before I get off. I don't remember what kind of ocean we had before. I'm going to have to check the video now. I'm really upset that this happened. I really wish it said. I didn't save before, and honestly, I just kind of want to live with the mistake. I feel like I could have farmed up a bunch of essences, but I don't even think it said anywhere how much essence I had. So, like, I feel like it almost wanted me to do it, but I couldn't buy any of the stuff. I don't know if I chose the right ocean. This one just seemed the most basic. But anyways, I'm gonna have to. Ooh, I could buy a lot of those, huh? We got up to 100 fish income, which is pretty cool. My cooking definitely adds a ton to it. I wonder if your cooking gets better because this is higher. I don't think it does, but definitely need a ton more crabs. Need to get the crystals up, and again, this is double, so if I get this to 0.5, this will be at 1. No clue what the coral does yet. Nothing in here is costed yet, although here is science sharks powered by 2, so that'll bring in more science. Where's our science at? I didn't even see how much we were making. I had to really do 0.5 a piece, right? Nothing coral in here. Raise part. This is the one I want. Science. I need 250 crystals. Not 250, but 200 science and 50 crystals is what I really meant to say. But I'm going to let this grind up a bit more. I'll come back. Honestly, I'm going to probably play this when I go. I'm probably not going to be clicking a ton. I'm just going to let it idle. I'm going to grab these 2 upgrades when they happen. I won't buy this. I forget what this does. But I'll grab those probably off camera, and then I'll come back hopefully with a bunch saved up, and we'll go from there is hopefully what I want to do. So we'll catch you in a bit again. Alright, so we're back. It's been a bit longer. I did a couple upgrades, bought a bunch of the stuff here, got us into producing some decent stuff, and I wanted to come back into the laboratory and buy some stuff as we got a decent bit of science. So anyways, start moving around the stores. We better see. I don't know what that does. What does that do again? That's the grotto, right? Yes, that was the same grotto we had before, which basically tells us how much of everything we have. It says the income. So sharks are bringing in fish. You can see rays are bringing in fish and sand. I don't know if they brought in fish last time, but you can see how much they bring in. And then it's times 4, which is nice. So they're bringing in a lot of fish actually in comparison, or not in comparison, but like a decent bit for what we have of them, I should say. You can see like everything, kind of what it's all doing, which is cool. Again, I don't get the point of disposing them at all. I don't understand that. That shouldn't have unlocked anything with the grotto, which it didn't. Let's get back in here and do this. This is thermal vents. Again, I don't know exactly what that does for us, to be honest. It doesn't really tell us. It's one thing I don't understand about this, but we did it. I think it unlocks maybe other upgrades. I don't really know. Let's do that one, which basically understanding the fragile nature. Now collect sponges. What does now? Wait, do we buy sponges now? Oh yeah. Grab a sponge. Wait, so now I gotta act like those are fish now and grab a bunch of those for something? Oh, that's annoying. For future use. That stinks. Alright, we got over 50 of them. That's fine for now. We'll probably need those soon. We'll get something that automatically makes them. So they're changing up a lot of the stuff on us. I really wish I had stayed on the other place we were on for a little longer. But showing climbing rocks, different. Now we won't be scooping up any more rocks. We haven't been scooping rocks up. Oh, here we go. Fetch a clam. Why do we need clams? Who knows? So is that another thing I have to like click solo for? That's annoying. And then we've got this down here, which I don't know if these came in with the sponge one or this rock one, but anyways, go into shrimp to help you gather algae, which help boost your production. For 5 sponge, we can buy like, oh, not 10 of them, but where are they? We have no sponge production, which is okay. Algae, we got 1 a second. That's okay. And these guys basically, lobsters like clams, will work for clams. So we buy clams. What do they do? 10 clams to do what? So they bring in clams, right? Now it's 2. Yeah. Every 1 brings in clams. So that'll make it so we don't have to buy clams. We're not going to get too many of those. We'll buy a couple off the bat. And then algae. We don't have any way to get sponges. But, okay though. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. We'll let those kind of be. Let's get back. I want to get more of these done before we stop. This one looks like it gives a ton. Worker shrimps, power times 2. Harvester lobsters. Dolphin. I haven't even seen those yet. And octopus scavengers. Let's do that. It's a big one. Did that give us new stuff? No, it didn't. Okay. So we have to probably get something else. Probably this will give me those. This is jellyfish of some sort. Yeah. Take a great risk of catching a jellyfish without being stung. Don't know what the jellyfish do. A lot of stuff we don't know what it does right now. And I guess that's what the grotto helps you do. It kind of tells you what everything's doing. This is where you can see how much of everything you have, which is cool. A little, as well as over here. But does it actually say how long we've been playing in the grotto? Is that what that says over here? Yeah, general stats. Climate level 1. Again, I don't know what I really did with that. But I feel like the other ones you have to play fast or something. They made it sound like that. So this one, Arcane Shark, Mysteries, Capture. Oh, so this is how you unlock the ray guys, right? Which did what again? Remove a ray from sand detail and let them fuse sand into raw crystals. So that'll bring our crystal production, which is 1 a second, I think up by 1, right? Yeah, I believe it adds a whole 1%. I don't want to waste all our crystals on it. Yeah, so we'll go that to 3 for now. Let's buy more of these first. Determine what it takes. So this gives us kelp. Kelp guys equipped a crab with equipment for training. Yeah, we gotta at least get like a couple of those. How many crabs do we have? 105. We have no way to make crabs and stuff yet, but I just want to get some kelp production in here. Let's do one more, and that gives us plenty. How much sand do we have? Tons of sand. We're best off on sand right now. What's inside a shark? This gives us 2x shark power. This is 2x kelp power. This is crab and shrimp power. I'm assuming we unlocked nothing new with that. No, we did, in fact. This is grab a jellyfish. This is dismantle jellyfish. Examine the goop inside of jellies. Cost 1 jellyfish. Oh my god. So what does that do? Is there a jellyfish goop or something? And this is the sponge. What is this adding? I don't know what I'm getting out of that. That doesn't say. We're back to getting the sea apples, which I don't know what to do. Here we go. I want a bunch of those. Getting science or research with those. Again, don't really know what they're for. We're making sharks now, which is cool. I'll go in and buy more of those after. Man, this is taking forever to get to these upgrades right now. This will make more rays. That's actually all of those already. I want to say it was kelp that got us stuck there, but looks like we might be, yeah, we're low on kelp. So this gives shrimp power and lobster power ×2, and this gives dolphin and whale power, which I haven't even seen yet, and are here now. Dolphins, this is so much more confusing now. They're like, I like the other one that I was on just to practice the game. There's so many new resources. Pay a dolphin to help us catch fish. Prepared to put up with whining. So they're just bringing in fish now too, like dolphin. Oh, so they catch a little of everything, but one of them catches a complete. So they're just sharks, but better. But there might be no way to automatically make them. I mean, there's so much stuff higher up than sharks now. If you see where sharks are. Oop, no, stop moving down on me. I hate how it does this. I can buy multiples at a time, I know. I bought a whale, I think I bought one. Pursue one. Come up to entire schools. So I think they bring in a bunch of fish. I think we bought one. Yeah, 50 fish a second. And it's ×2 because we have upgrades. Wait, what? 50? Where is it? Well, 50 fish a second ×2 = 200. What kind of math are you doing? Because if you times 50 × 2, that's 100. But I'm not going to complain if it's going to give me more. And there is new stuff. Oh my god, there's so much going on. We'll end up sorting it into all these after, and I'll really figure out how it works. Going through this big list is hard. We don't know how it works. From a lobster barrier? Is that making lobsters now? Yeah, it looks like it. If I buy one more, does that make it? Yep. So that's going to make lobsters. I just want to get a little of everything. Train lobsters to cut down kelp faster. So now we have different kind of lobsters that aren't organized in the lobster section. Right? Yeah. Lobster barriers? That's what makes the lobsters. What are these ones called? Trained lobster or harvesters. Harvesters? Yeah, harvester lobsters. But that doesn't... Oh man, I don't like the way they organize a lot of this. You have to go to like the grotto to see, but if I come to here, can I see what the harvesters do? Harvester lobsters. Yeah, it just doesn't... Okay, I get it. Alright, that's fine. I know this is a little bit of a longer episode because this is taking forever to go through all this. This is going to make crab power ×4. This is going to make dolphin power ×2. Don't know what that one does, and that's the last one we can afford right now. Let's see if it had anything new. It did. Smelt resources into coral glass can be used for crustacean machines. Cool, I guess. We'll probably need that later on. I'm not going to worry about that now. Is there anything else in here? The brood, which makes crabs, right? Which we didn't have any of those. That's what makes the crabs, right? Because we're going to need a ton of this. Okay, even if it's a small % of everything we're making, that's cool with me. Train a dolphin biologist. I don't know what they're making. Are they making science? Dolphin biologist. Oh, they're making dolphins at a smaller rate. Dolphins. Yep, very small rate of making dolphins, which should be fine. This is going to sit overnight. Cool. I just want to get... Honestly, I'm going to set this to the 3rd button and just see how much of everything I can make. I want a ton of those. I want a ton of those. I want a ton of those. More of these. Acquire shrimp, I don't necessarily care about. Fetch dolphins. I mean, that stuff will bring in more fish. Definitely need more of these guys, but I don't have many of these things. Oh, sorry, what did I just buy? I was hiring... Oh, no, I meant to buy these. I need more dolphin makers. It's more kelp, sure. More you guys to make more crabs. Lobster barriers. Those brought lobsters in? We do have lobster production, right? Yeah, so we have a little bit of production of everything. Cool. This game is confusing. I definitely reset earlier than I wanted to, but we'll let it go. I mean, I'm sure this isn't perfectly set up the way I want it, but we'll let all the resources gather, and tomorrow I'll record again, and I'll be able to get things a little more organized. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy this, please smack the like button, and as always, I will catch you in the next one. Peace!